Hello everybody, welcome to our channel, Nanny and the Moose. Today's video is all about a wonderful street food that I made last night, and Moosey and I had it in bed, just the way a street food would be served. You've got to try it, it was delicious. Moosey and I sat in bed this morning for a little while. I filmed that and we chatted about the history of this wonderful food. And afterward, I had a chat all by myself right here in front of the fireplace, which I'm debating about trying to make a fire. I might not be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. But the talk was all about reevaluating my life for 2021 and about my dreams and living the fairy tale, about new projects that I'm going to be doing here in the cottage, decorating projects. I'm digging out all the things I've collected all these years, and I've made a decision. I am not a minimalist, and I'm not gonna start throwing stuff away just yet. So stay tuned for an interesting video. I think you'll enjoy it. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
How are you?
I'm awake.
Good morning, friends. We're Nanny and Moose, and we're coming from our bedroom this morning, finishing up our little breakfast we had in bed this morning, having our coffee. It's kind of a dull day outside. The sun is shining, but it's very, very foggy, kind of cold, so it's good to stay in bed for a while. Anyway, what else are we gonna do, right, Moose?
Yeah. We could read.
We could read. That's right, we could. Or we could do dishes or something else around the house.
Can't do dishes in here.
No, that's true.
That's why we're here. We stay here.
Yeah, why not?
Don't
right?
have to do the dishes.
Well, we had the greatest supper last night, didn't we?
Yes.
We did.
Brand new.
Brand new. We've never had it before. And the idea came to me about a week ago when I was researching the different foods from the countries all around the world that were basically holiday foods. Now, this was not a holiday food, but I came across it and we had supper in bed. And it was what you call street food. So I made these little cartons with the wax paper and the food in there because it's a street food from
Germany.
Tell us about it. What's the history behind this? First of all, let's say what it is.
Well, it's a street food and it's a brat.
And it's called currywurst. One word, currywurst.
Wurst.
Okay, sorry.
Wurst.
Bill has a German
The
grandma.
W is V, Wurst.
Okay.
And it was evidently invented or developed by a girl right after the war, 1949. And she started these street vendors and of this brat that had a curry sauce on it. Now, I don't want to go into it too much, but I've been in Germany a lot. And I would always have I can't pass a street vendor, Wurst, with Senf. That's mustard in German. And would never have a curry because hey, curry goes on rice and Senf goes on your brat. So last night was the first time for curry brat.
Well, this was such a magnificent, tasty meal. And it's served with French fries. They recommend French fries. But the funny part about it is that there is no real recorded recipe, mainly because this woman, Herta, what was her last name?
Herta was her first name. Hoover, but we would say Hoover. H-E-U-W-E-R. But you would pronounce Hoover.
Yeah. Well,
we say Hoover, Herbert Hoover.
She lived in Germany back in right after the war and during the war, which devastated Germany, as we know. And this food is attributed to the Berlin area. And she lived in a little town right near Checkpoint Charlie, where there were all the British soldiers that she felt she could peddle her food to. So she invented this currywurst, which the real connoisseurs of this meal believe that you start it with ketchup, and then you add the curry to ketchup and a few other things. You pour it over these chopped up wursts, and you serve it with French fries, and you eat it with toothpicks. And that's the way that she served this food to all the British soldiers. And then it spread and it spread, and I guess this woman continued to sell this. She eventually opened her own little shop until 1970, I hear.
Yeah, she died in 74. But I've seen it in Munich. I've seen it in Holland. I always passed it up.
I have to...
By the way, I can't pass up a hot dog stand in New York.
Oh, that's true.
They boil it in dirty water.
I thought I read that this woman, Herta, died at 100 years old in 2013.
Huh.
And Google was so impressed and knew so much about this currywurst that they designed, I guess, a cartoon of this meal served in a carton with the wax paper and the French fries, and spelled out Google in a sausage. Anyway, I did my research on all this. But we recorded last night me making this supper in the kitchen and then serving it to Moose and I right here in our beddy.
We had a picnic in our bed.
We did. Since it was a street food in Berlin and all of Germany, I figured, well, it'd be easy to eat in the bed with the toothpicks. We had tiny little forks, but it was really, really good, wasn't it?
Oh.
So I would suggest that perhaps you go ahead and try this. It's an easy supper. The kids would love it. The sauce is, it's like a marinara, but with a very different taste, with the curry in it and some paprika. It's served with the curry in the ketchup. I didn't start with ketchup. First of all, didn't have enough ketchup. I used a tomato sauce. And that sauce was so good, poured on the little chopped up brats and the French fries. And by the way, we even had a new type. I invented this one. Maybe someday my name will go down in the books. I made a little sauce to dip the ketchup, to dip the fries in. And I made, the base was mayonnaise, and I put some applesauce in it. And most loved it, didn't you?
They call it Nanny Mayo all over the world.
Nanny Mayo.
What?
Anyway, that was our great supper. I did finally serve it on a dry sink that we bought years and years ago. I think I bought it in Scotland. But I had changed out the tiles in the back. And I painted the tiles in this little, they're 6-inch tiles, and the original ones were sort of a pinky red. They were horrible. So I decided one day I could do this. And I was into ceramic painting, like the tiles around my fireplace here. And I smashed all the red tiles, got them out, and found these 6-inch tiles and painted them. Don't you love that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do too. So you'll get to see that.
Those tiles are like pink. I don't know, why would you have it? You know?
Weren't they horrible?
Yeah,
I actually am very proud of that piece of furniture. So that's our little morning coffee chat.
Yeah.
Of course.
Can I go back to sleep?
I was just going to say, as you can imagine, I have a lot more to say, but he wants to cool it right now. So we'll say goodbye from the bedroom, and I'll catch you later. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us that thumbs up and subscribe. We'd love it if you did. Bye for now. I'll be hoping to put up another video in another couple days. Maybe I'll dig out those videos of the old house, Red Barn Acre. Bye for now. God bless us all.